Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PAR French Grand Prix here in Tier 1. The best of the best here, live only once on Switch. Of course, we've had a good cheeky battle for P1 in the Tier 1 standings, driver standings, between Sleek, Runners, all them. It's all been a good championship battle, and it's going to continue on here with the penultimate race of the season here in the French Grand Prix. Hopefully we're going to get some good action-packed content, as we always do in PAR. So make sure to follow us here on Twitch, TikTok, and also Instagram. So let's see what the driver standings is looking like going into this race. Off that Japanese Grand Prix, Sleek Mover, of course, getting that P2. He is ahead of Runners by only a mere 2 points in the standings so far. So obviously this battle really grinding up the gears and getting ready to potentially go on to a new route as we head on shortly next week into the final race of the season, where it will determine it all in Abu Dhabi. Well. Looks like we've got a wet qualifying session. And, well, it's a bit similar to what happened in Tier 2. Of course, we didn't stream that. There wasn't a lot of people. But I won the championship. Don't think anybody cares, but, you know, I had to rub it in there. Intermediate conditions, definitely not going to be those wet tyres that has been so tricky to drive on in this game. So at least we have that tiny bit of grip going for these tricky conditions. Oh, crikey. Sorry about that, something fell. Oh, there it is. I was just checking something. Ooh, right. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I'm having a mare right now. Ugh. There we are. Right. Who let blood cook? Oh, there we go. Right. I'm all ready now. We're all good. Ugh. Okay. Who's out on track first then? Let's take a gander. It is TH Arlo. Of course, in the Haskar. And oh no, it's got the stupid glitch. It's got the dumb glitch where I get the vibrations of the actual fucking drivers. How jarring is that? I'm going to have to pause the stream and come back to it, fellas. I do apologise. But I can't deal with that. So I'm going to have to reload the stream in a little bit. Do bear with us for now. Seems like it just wanted to turn on again. Fine by me. Oh, blah. I do apologise for this little bit, but honestly, I can't be holding the controller, flicking through the drivers and just getting vibrations every 2 seconds. Like, it's just not needed, is it? Nevertheless, though, I do hope it is going to be a dry race, as DRS over here can get up some great action-packed content. Of course, down that straight going into the chicane, just down the inside you can send it, and hopefully you'll be able to complete a good dive bomb, unless the person you're trying to dive bomb is Side Effects 99, he'll just try and turn it on you and take you out. Let's just wait for this to load then. What a day. Crikey. Join game. Come on, load it up. Thank you. I mean, if it doesn't work again, and it's still got that glitch, then I'll just have to turn off my Xbox and turn it back on again, because I can't be having that. What would happen if I just went into a car? Like just go into a car and start driving. We've got plenty of time left in the qualifying session, so even if I do have to turn off and on the Xbox, then shouldn't be any worry. Something in the water. Don't do the stupid glitch, please. Or would be very nice and kind. I don't know yet, because I need to wait for Tharlo to do something like break. I don't think he just wants to go as wide as he possibly can. It's completely fine, to be honest. We have no vibration, so it's all good in the hood. We're all fine and dandy. So there's Mr. Pistem. Brady Cactus sits at 37.9. Yeah, wow, that's quite the gap to Tharlo, isn't it? That's quite the gap. Tharlo, mate, you are washed. Cannot lie. Bloody hell. Brady Cactus up there with a 37.9. A very good lap. A very good lap indeed. We look over to Jay Snowy as he goes into this right-hander shortly. 54.9 so far on this lap, as the other Haas driver waiting for his arrival across that line. Going down to third gear, obviously a mistake as he quickly shifts back up into that fourth gear, so definitely a mistake in that turn. Time to be gained on the next run. Charlie Ark with a 38.4, so Brady Cactus has really put in a good lap here. We'll have to take a look at what Mr. Pistem can do as he goes round the last turn here in Paul Ricard. Across the line he will shortly come. And there is the gears going back up as he treacherously trickles over that checkered line, and that's going to be a 38.3, so 4/10 off Brady Cactus. He's high flying in his debut race here in PAR. Turnboy with 24.9 into that first sector. Not a bad first sector at all, actually. I was doing much slower than that when it was the intermediate qualifying session in Tier 2. As we go into the chicane, one of my favourite chicanes of this game in general. Misses that inside curb, so probably time to gain through that chicane. That rhymed. Lovely. The Williams now will go through the right-hander here as he goes into 8th gear. I might as well be M&M, you know. I've just rhymed 2 times in a row without even knowing. But Turnboy, it's so wet, you might even consider it rowing. Okay, I did that one on purpose, and that wasn't good. Nevertheless, Turnboy is now going to go into the last few turns of the French circuits. And into that last turn, he now goes through into 2nd gear, so definitely automatic gears. As he comes across the line. Artie Moreno with a 38.6, he puts himself P5, and Turnboy, right up there with his teammate Fraser. Well, right up there is probably not the best thing to say about that lap. As a 39 dead, puts him nowhere. Sleek mover. Of course, the man who is leading the championship by a mere 2 points to runners is on a lap right now. So this lap has to be pinpoint perfect if he wants to have as much chance of keeping that gap as he possibly can. Thomas with a 39.3. He is second to last. Coming around that last turn for Slick Mover. And a little bit of an unstableness going around that last turn in 3rd gear as across the line he comes. It's going to be a 37.7. He smashes Brady Cactus' time out the park. And that's going to be 2/10 clear on pole for now. Exactly what the championship leader needs to do. See what Anik Jawa can do. My G Anik Jawa. Of course, he is a Tier 2 driver. And racing for the McLaren Academy tonight. We'll see what he can perform on track. Spending on outlap, also runners, and we will shortly see those two Aston Martins as Anik Jawa goes through this left-hander, shortly ending his lap. Or will we? We'll never quite know. Into the left-hander here then, as now into the last turn, onto the exit, sorry. And now that's coming across the line. What's Anik Jawa going to do? It's not a very good lap, is it? No, never mind. He'll perform in the race. Don't worry about it. Looks like Spenny having a bit of unstableness with that rear of the car. As all, just take a look at Runner there. Just snapping the backside of that car, going into the first right-hander. Goes up to 4th gear as we come onto the exit. He has got that throttle down early, I can assure you that. And so far, so good for Renault. Purple first sector, but that is due to personal best, not really the actual best sector of the bunch. But who knows, it might be, considering this man is top 2 best in Tier 1. The best of the best. The greatest of the greatest, yeah? It's like the heavyweight championship in Tier 1, you know what I mean? 54.9 for the Aston Martin as we go now into the downhill right-hander. Such a tricky turn to get right on the traction. And does he get that traction pinpoint perfect? Yes, he does. As 2 down on the gears into this left-hander. Runners not having the best exit. But nevertheless, he'll go into the left-hander here, going down to 4th gear, now going into 3rd as he goes into the last turn. Takes a decently wide line onto the X. That's a great apex as we went over to the helicopter cam. Across the line, does it beat out his championship rivals? 37.7. No, it doesn't. And not by, I mean, he's not even close. It's 38.5 for Ronald. And I mean, it's not looking good for the Aston Martin right now. His other teammate, well, his teammate, quite frankly, Spenny, into P8. Definitely not a lap to be treasured. Cryptic, though, another man who was up there in Tier 1, he's also on a lap. Of course, had a collision with Sleek Mover in Brazil, which I had the opportunity to commentate on. Will there be another almost championship momentum deciding collision with involved with him? We'll have to see. As we go into the chicane now for Cryptic, around a 54, probably low 54s is probably where you want to be right now if you're Tier 1. Mid to low 54s, and that is, Sleek Mover smashes his time out the park, 10th up, and that's a 37.6 for my goat, Sleek Mover. As now Cryptic, though, he is on a good lap. 54.5 is definitely one of the best lap times we've seen so far. So can Cryptic beat out Sleek's brand new lap of a 37.6, 3/10 clear of the man in P2, Brainy Cactus? But will he be clear of Cryptic as the Mercedes will now drift through the line? Oh no, he's invalidated it! And that's especially painful because that's just right after the pit lane. So he's going to have to endure going out on an extra lap to come back in, wasting even more time. As Charlie Ark, I believe, is starting a lap. Or ending a lap, I don't know. He ended a lap, 38.2. But Pistem is 2/10 up. Jason Obi is his name, but he was previously called Pistem, and I'll call him Pistem, thank you very much. Going into the chicane, though, into the left-hander. That's a good cut of the corner there. Now into the right, onto the exit, in that 3rd gear. Has good traction on that exit, and Mr. Snowy is on a good... he's on a flying lap. 6/10 up. This is definitely going to be up there with Sleek Mover. It's all down to this 3rd sector, into the downhill right-hander. Going into 5th gear, this is where he lost most of his time, you see, because he accidentally short shifted down to 3rd, had to put it back up to 4th. No mistake this time, though. as he goes into this left-hander, goes down to third gear. Pistem putting everything he can into this lap. 4 minutes left in the session, and it's going down to the wire already. Pistem, previously 6/10 up. Round the last turn, how many will he improve by? And will it be enough to snatch Sleek's pole into his hands? Across the line for Pistem, it's going to be a 37.4. It smashes it out the bloody park. Oh my word, 2/10 clear on bowl. Pistem is high-flying machinery right now. You better watch out. You better not hide. Better not cry, I'm telling you why. Ginger Pistem is coming to town. And he's putting in a 37.4, which definitely puts him as the mayor of the town right now. Into the pits for Brainy Cactus. He was not happy with his lap. Tom is going to be racing, which is lovely for him. 93 thousandths up is Mr. Fraser. And into the right-hander we go down into. And onto the exit we go up into. And, ooh, a bit of a snap there for Fraser. Definitely going to lose him some of the time there. And now we go into the left-hander. Now into that last turn. Yeah, just doesn't look as confident on the entry there, Fraser, as he probably would have liked to have been. We'll see what he can put on the board, though. It is going to be a 38.9. It doesn't move him anywhere. Keeps him put on what he is. And Thomas is 3/10 up on his lap, so already this puts him into the 38. And I know this man's pace because I recruited him, so he should be up there. Probably around P7, P8 territory. As we go into the chicane. Into the left-hander, into the right. Onto the exit. And the Red Bull will now power its way to 5/10 up. So this lap is looking good from Thomas. Right now we're putting P10, only 2 positions gained. He's got to put everything he can into the last sector, just like Pistem did. And see if he can correlate himself up into P7. Well, around where Runners is, which is quite surprising to say. So he is the man in P2 in the standings, P7 right now on the qualifying session, so he's really got to improve quickly and swiftly if he wants to potentially sneak away with a win here. And Thomas invalidates his lap yet again. Awful place to do it at, as it's just after the pit lane. 24.6 for Tom. That is a very good first sector. And so far, it could be on the fly. I'll take a look at it. Remember, low 54s is really where you want to be at right now. And he's on a 54.5. It's very good, but it's not as good as what Mr. Snowy did. So this could be top 3, top 4 for Tom N2004. A little bit of a miscalculation going into that right-hander, though. That could cost him a slight bit of time. As we go into this left-hander. Make sure not to make the mistake many people have so far and invalidate over here. Is he going to do just that? No, he doesn't. Now into this last turn now for the Alfa Romeo. We know this man's pace. We know where he can put himself on the board. What is Tom N2004 going to do? It's going to be a 38 dead. Yes, so it is P4 territory for Tom N2004. That is the only lap he's going to be able to do in this qualifying session. And Tharlo is 3/10 up. So he could be right up there with him. Snug into that P4 spot. As round that last turn we go. And Brainy Cactus there will just maybe distract him a little bit. But nevertheless, across the line for Tharlo, sorry. It's a 37.9. It does beat out Tom. Tom now has to sit back in 5th. So, definitely not what he would have wanted. Brainy Cactus now on a lap. Everybody's on a lap. Cryptic has also invalidated again, so he will not put in a lap time. And it looks like Solifex is also invalidated, so he won't put in a lap time either. We'll have to take a look at... Oh, no! Pistem has invalidated. Aston Martin right up ahead of Sleek. Don't know if that's Runnard or not. Is it Runnard? No, it's not. Runnard is 4/10 up, though, on his lap. Going around the last few turns. Doesn't look like Sleek is potentially getting blocked on his lap. not a safe place really to be at when you're on your lap. And does it cost the American driver? Runnards will come across the line. Will he improve on his lap and will he get up there into the top 3 territory? And he will. He puts himself exactly P3. So Sleek will qualify ahead of Runnards. Luckily for him, and he's 36 thousandths up. Not enough right now for the P1 that Piston has. Into the right-hander. You just take a look at the Aston Martin. It's definitely blocking him in some sort. And that is, you know, I mean, is he on a lap, Spenny? I mean, Spenny, come on, mate. Is he up on his lap? Yes, by 5/10. Okay, never mind then. You might as well, you know, bugger off with Sleek Mover. Brenny Cactus, though, P2. Almost had 4 thousandths between him and Piston. Didn't even realise he was on a lap. Tharler retires from the session. He's happy with what he's got. Sleek, does he improve? Oh, my word! With Spenny blocking him on his lap. For the entire lap, he's like a 10th ahead of him. The man only goes and steals pole by a 10th. Or maybe I'm really exaggerating, not by a 10th. By, oh my word, look how close that is between the top 3. By all Ferrari Academy drivers, by the way. And that is a mental qualifying session. The American Sleek Mover will go away with that pole position. Maybe some slipstream helping him out on that lap. I'm not too sure. Spenny, you know, in front of Sleek. And despite the distractions, he still walks away with a P1 in the short qualifying session. A 37.471, beaten out Piston by 12 thousandths and Brainy by 16 thousandths. Cryptic and Side Effects the only two to not put in a lap in the qualifying session. He did what he did at Japan Tier 2 and just, you know, I think go a little bit too late with the lap or just invalidate. Not too sure. Either one, he has still fucked it. And that is our short qualifying session over. We now look over to the grinding 29 laps, I believe, of this yeah, Thana just saying oh, it's a full wet race. Yeah, never mind the DRS that I was talking about, you know, well, maybe DRS might be nice around here, blah blah blah. Never fucking mind, because now we have got a full wet race. So just seeing what Piston's put in the bloody manger. He's got a spectator cheering on for him, so we'll see what happens with him. It is full wet here in France, and we await for those 5 red glistening lights, and they go out, and we go racing here in Paul Ricard, in a wet Paul Ricard, in a rainy Paul Ricard, and going down towards turn 1, and Alfa Romeo goes off, but P1 goes to Jay Snowy, going into the first turn. It will be Sleek Mover with that inside line. It will be, of course, my man Piston with the outside line, and oh, he's actually, oh no, Piston, mate, not in front of the spectator. Come on, mate. Oh, Lord, he's absolutely messed it up right off the starting line. What L-Riz that is. Oh, Packer-fan has screwed over Anik Jawa. You know, Jason, I mean, that's your opportunity of a girlfriend gone. So, I should not be spectating Tom whilst I'm saying that, to be fair. Spenny, overtaken by Tharler off the start. RT Moreno looking for the overtake on Dino down that straight, and he gets it. The more grip, the better, in my opinion. And you can take a look, of course, powered by AWS. The possible strategies. It's all wet for this race. Full wet. It's wetty, wet, wet, wet. Side effects 90 bloody 9. Getting overtaken twice down the straight. Love to see it. Charlie Ark. Right behind Runner here for P1. Sleek Mover in P1 right now. This is exactly where the man wants to be. Dino versus Sternboys. We go into this right-hander. Dino on that outside, now the inside. for this left-hander, almost hitting the back of the Williams. We can barely see anything on the TV pod view at this point. It's just really wet out there. And Mr. Snowy will have to fight back from the pack to see if he can get back towards the top spots where he previously put himself alongside runners in P4, Tharlo P5, Spenny P6. Turnboy getting very close to Artie Moreno as we go into turn 1, and he's going to go for that move into turn 1, and he will get the move in turn 1. Artie Moreno now sitting back, and he's going to get overtaken by Dino as he comes through to take a ambitious opportunity, but one that he will greatly gain from. And Turnboy just up ahead of him doesn't seem the quickest right now in that first sector, and Dino may be looking to pounce going on to this exit here of this right-hander. Just take a look, where people are having it all bad at the back, and it's Tom in 2004 who goes off flying into the blue stripes, and you can take a look at that Red Bull just up ahead. That's IRS Thomas versus Artie Moreno getting all bunched up going into the chicane, and then there's Cryptic down the inside of E. Fraser, and oh no, he's at the back of Thomas, and he spins because of it. Might have given Thomas a little boost actually to get past Artie Moreno. They're still going at it though, going into this right-hander. These lines are not going to be looking good. They are still keeping it clean though here in tier 1, and we're going to go into the right-hander here. Artie Moreno has to back off the move, but Piston looks to come through to potentially get a position as well. Round the outside, he's looking to go Artie Moreno. That is a fantastic move. He's now ahead going into this left-hander. What a move that is from Piston. And he's got himself up into P11. Tom is getting overtake, Side Effects 99. Can he go round the outside here? I don't know why Side's going into the pits for. Oh, never mind. Thought it was going to go into the pits there, can't lie. Fraser and Tom go side by side going on to the exit of the last turn. And Tom in 2004, he's not completely cleared the Williams yet, like he would have liked to have been. And going into that first turn, he has cleared it now using that ERS. And Snowy is literally sniffing Thomas's arse right now, trying to get past, going into this third sector using that ERS. As he will go for the inside line going into the right-hander, and he's cut the corner a little bit there. That's going to be a warning, surely, for the Ascar, as he gets past the Red Bull. He's now got to catch up 2 mighty seconds up to Dino ahead, which is not going to be an easy feat to do at all, but if any man could do it, it's the man that qualified P2. I mean, surely it would be the man who qualified P1, but I mean, we won't talk about that. To be honest, Brainy Cactus and Charlie Ark battling going into the chicane. Charlie Ark looking for that inside line, goes a little bit too deep into it, hitting the side of Brainy Cactus. Could have gone a bit wrong if he didn't catch it. Turnboy going to get the overtake on Tharlo as he gets the move down that left-hand side, and Charlie Ark coming right back at Brainy. And Brainy is practically just holding them up here, having a really good battle. And this is greatly benefiting. Oh, Runnard! Runnard gets it all wrong. Going on to the exit of that downhill right-hander. Anik Jawa leaves the session. My G Anik Jawa cannot be leaving the session. I'm sorry. But I will have to invite him back. I will do my duties and invite my man Anak back. Oh, that rhymes again. Look at me go. Where is he? Where's my G Anak? There he is. Oh, last seen 1 minute ago home. Don't think he's going to be coming back very soon, folks, unfortunately, but you know, is what it is, but nothing's the same. See what Pistem can do. Still 2.1 seconds, so it's not going easy to try and catch up to the pack. And I mean, Dino's got Spenny quite literally on skates as he drifts round onto the exit, and the AlphaTauri will opt for that inside line, and he almost got cut off completely there. No! Runners round! It's exactly what happened to Sleek Mover in Brazil, and unfortunately for him, it's happened to Runners here in France. I'm not too sure if there was a collision with Tharlo. I'm not too sure. But what I am sure of is now the Aston Martin is in 10th place, and now he's going to have to pull off an absolute masterclass if he wants to get anywhere near back the top spots. And here's Brenny Cactus on oh, Brenny Cactus actually goes wide going into the turn. Not too sure what has happened there. A lot of commotion going on now as Spenny defends from Dino. Artie Moreno and Tom in 2004 going at it into the chicane, going onto the exit. ERS being used by Tom. And will he get the move done? Yes, he will. Dino still right onto the back. And I mean, I didn't really highlight it enough, but Brainy Cactus not only loses 2 positions there, but also loses them 8/10 to Sleek. So, really, something must have happened there. Something must have occurred. Turnbull with a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be good news for my mate Sleek Mover. 4 seconds on the gap to Charlie Ark. So it looks like Sleek is just controlling the pack, controlling the field. And ultimately, leads by a good margin. As that gap with Dino has slimmered down to the 9/10 that is needed for DRS if it was dry, but it is not. Definitely not. I'd love to see Sai losing about 8 seconds with his full traction there. I'd love to see it. Fraser still on the back of Sai as we go into the first sector. He was almost in the back of the barrier. I mean, not really, actually. The barriers are quite far away in France. Where is Piston? Oh, yeah, P8. Just highlighting him here, because he is definitely going to be the quickest out of Dino and Spenny and Thartlow. Brainy, maybe. Oh, another rhyme. I am on fire. This girl is on fire. I'll tell you who else is on fire. I don't know why I've gone down there, but Charlie Ark and Turnboy are both on fire as they go side by side going into the chicane, just helping Sleek more and more, really, in this Grand Prix. They are still side by side. I don't know why. Turnboy is, going. Does Charlie Ark have COVID? Because I think Turnboy's 6 feet alongside Charlie Ark there, so I don't really know what's going on there. To be fair, but nevertheless, Charlie Arky overtaken by Turnboy, and Turnboy, that 3-second time penalty, technically 8 seconds behind Sleek right now. Brainy 1 second behind. Spenny and Dino going right at it as we go into the third sector. On the inside lane, he'll go. Spenny looking to pit, never mind. As we go into the last turn, he has an inward line, and oh no, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, Piston. Oh! Get clipped on, Spenny. Bloody hell, mate. You've been absolutely finished there, I cannot lie. Spenny's been cooked. Spenny's been toasted. But now, Piston, having to catch up is going to cost ERS, and he's lost quite a bit of ERS. They're 33% now, and let me tell you this, fellas. Saving ERS is not easy. Round France and round the outside. Tom's looking to go, and it looks like Renner's got it all caught up on the curb as he stalls his car. And the 2 drivers behind him will go ahead of him. And he's lost 2 positions in one there. Tom now looking to see what he can make of this as we go onto the straight now. Lovely helicopter cam, can I add, as we go into the chicane shortly. I don't think Tom's going to catch up to Thomas, as yes, the ERS usage for him will not be enough. And will he send it there either way? I think he might. He'll just sniff the backside of Thomas. Side effects. They're getting the overtake on Artie Moreno. I'm sorry for not highlighting that. I was just expecting Tom to dive bomb it, to be honest. So I apologise for that one side if you're watching this back. Doesn't even matter anyways though, because you got fucking overtaken on the straight anyways. So don't really care, to be honest. Thomas and Tom in 2004 going at it once more as down the inside Tom goes, and IRS Thomas looking for the switchback manoeuvre on the inside and going into the eyes. A poor exit for Mr. Thomas. There we got Tom and Thomas. Didn't notice that, to be honest. But no, these 2 drivers, getting a good clean battle in. Artie Moreno overtaking side again, but side on that traction, just able to take that inside line going into this left-hander, and now into the last turn of the circuit. We go. And side's already down to 28% ERS. That's not looking good for him. And oh no, Turnboy gets it all wrong on the exit off turn 2 there. And Charlie Ark now potentially could capitalise on that. But no. And oh, no, he's done it again. Turnboy just, I don't know. Turnboy just does not have a good groove in that car right now. It's 8.2 seconds, but I didn't even notice the gap would be that big. Sleek Mover is bossing the field right now. He is absolutely terrorising this pack. And even if Mr. Runner was able to get back up to these spots, he would not be anywhere near Sleek. Because these two are... that's very dangerous. That turn boy. Turn boy, mate. You cannot be doing that, mate. Charlie Hawk gets a 3-second time penalty. Turn boy, that was a very dangerous defensive manoeuvre. Will he go for something as mental as that again? No. Charlie Hawk looking to stay behind for now. Brady catches 1 second behind Charlie Hawk. Will he getting on the action very soon? If these two continue to battle. Tharlo under pressure here by Dino as we go into this left-hander. Yet again, just something going on with... and oh no, Tharlo gets it all wrong going on to the exit. Dino will send that up the inside. The AlphaTauri, can he clear the Haskar? You can take a look at the other Haskar. Just behind. It looks like Tharlo will stay ahead just for now. Round the outside, and both Haskars going to stack up going into the pits. I'm going to stop making that joke. It's dead now. But no, Dino getting a very cheeky overtake on that inside line, and he is up into P5 now in this Grand Prix. And Sleek Mover is cooking, fellas. He is cooking. Tharlo is also cooking though as he overtakes Dino back over for that P5 slot. Pistem still just watching this go on. And Runners gets that overtake on IRS Thomas. And Thomas just right behind Runners, ready to pounce whenever he can. Whoa! Cryptic, mate. What's going on there, son? Brainy seems to have overtaken Charlie Ark, so maybe a mistake made by him, maybe, you know, somebody pushing Charlie Ark off. Sector 2, Charlie Ark is round. I repeat, Charlie Ark is round. And Charlie Ark disqualified from going the wrong way, so... I mean, don't know why he's not just put down the throttle there, to be fair, but, you know, up to him. And that sees Charlie Ark disqualified from the session, and in no breach of any points coming from this race. It's unfortunate, fellas, it's unfortunate. I thought I lost 2 positions in 1, and Mr. Snowy might get 2 for 1 like a Tesco meal deal. Alec Jabba trying to steal that line off me. That's my line, mate. I'm the one that made that. I'll keep it close to me. It looks like IRS Thomas has gone shot off wide there. Once more, he's having a real bad time in these conditions. I'm assuming he's going to get that removed because he lost some time anyway. So if he reports that after the race and shows the race director, then it's all good in the hood for him. Jay Snowy right onto the back of Dino. And the 2 Haskars really should be teaming up here, trying to do what they can to get past Dino. I mean, Snowy's done very well to battle through this field, by the way, shall I mention. Goes down to P17, he's back up to P5. I mean, that is extremely good. Never mind, he's up into P4 and Dino. He just wanted a little taste of it. And that could have gone horribly wrong for the Haskar. And Dino will not send it down the inside like a certain someone at the back of the grid did. Cryptic I am referring to. On the outside of Dino, or is Dino, and if he uses ERS correctly here, he should get the re-overtake on Pistem. Has the inward line. Packer fan 3-second time penalty. It's unfortunate for him, and you can see him just go slightly off wide there, Dino. Getting it all wrong going into the flat out left-hander, well, usually flat out on dry. But it is a wet race. And flat out corners is non-existent pretty much when it comes to that. The 2 owners, the 2 goats of the league, going out now, Spenny and Tharlo. And oh, Spenny! Spenny spinning. Or almost spinning. Spenny almost... Spenny almost spinning. Spinning Spenny. Spinning spit... Whatever. Yeah, very tricky traction it appears to be off the exit of that chicane. And evidently so. But Pistam has clear. Oh, yet again another turn where traction seems to go awfully wrong. That downhill right-hander just really not looking good for the drivers. Out on track. Double digits, by the way, fellas, for the lead right now in the Grand Prix. Looks like we've got a nice cheerleader in for Mr. Snowy. EA service ad. So, there you go, Piston, mate. There's your little cheerleader. Come on. I'll read out what she said. That might not have been the best start, but you can work better. that that might not have been the best start, but you better work your way through the field. You can do this. So there you go, Piston. If you're watching this back, just do what you can, Piston, mate. Is pretty much what she's saying. Ironically, if he spins right now, I'd absolutely laugh my tits off. He went wide there though, and almost spun. Had to catch it. And Spenny still on the back of Tharlo, nevertheless. After that just massive snap they had, of course, on the exits of the chicane here, we have a similar type of snack. I was about to say snack there. Snap is what I was supposed to say. It doesn't look like a particularly entertaining race currently, but I'm sure these drivers will go on to some new wets soon. Around lap, lap 14, 13 is when they'll box. It's whether or not they want to go for that undercut or not. Their tyres must be around like 50% currently. Around 50, 40%, around there. And Piston has gapped Dino by a second now, or just about a second. So now he can do what he needs to do, and that's Thomas into the pits. So either he's going for, you know, intermediates, which it could be. He is going to go intermediates. He's going to go for that risk of inters. I can still see the slight bit of puddles on the slight bit of puddles. Sorry. There is a massive gaping hole in the middle of that pit lane, filled to the brim with water. And we're going on inters. Side's gone on inters. Ferrazer's gone on inters. Packerfang's gone on. They should all pack it in. That's what they should do. Pack it in. Don't know what they're doing, to be honest. It does actually look quite intermediate, to be honest, on track though. I've got to give it to them. It does look like the intermediate tyres, and Thomas could definitely benefit from this. Yeah, I think it might be intermediates. I think they've called this at the perfect. Okay, there is the slight puddles, but I think this would be around the right time to gamble on these intermediates. If I was, you know, side effects, well, I had no pace in Tier 1. Hopefully that's not me next season. But intermediates at this current state, it is a gamble, but if it works off, it's a gamble that will pay dividends to time lost. And they've got to hope it bloody works. Sleek Mover opts not to pit. AMS Turnboy opts not to pit. Brainy Cactus does not pit. Piston does not pit. Dino does not pit. Tharlo does not pit. Spenny does not. Oh, Tharlo and Spenny. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It looks like some other people also boxing, and that's going to be Runnard as well. Runner's pretty much got to do everything he can, really, to gain time to Sleek. Gambling on intermediates is certainly something that he's going to aim to do. And there's Spenny on the new intermediate tyres, as well as Tharlo right up ahead of him. I am very intrigued to see how much time these fellows will gain. But I think it is a confirmed intermediate, you know. Yeah, you can see the dry lines just starting to form. I do believe that those intermediates are the better tyre to be on right now, especially with the tyre wear as well, with the wet. So I do feel like it is the correct decision to go on these intermediates right now. But will our championship leader make that decision? Or is he not going to gamble? Is he going to stay? Would you call staying out a gamble now? Who bloody knows, to be honest. I don't really care at this point, to be honest. Just go into the pits whenever you like, mate. To be honest, Sleek, just do what you want, bruv. Yeah, I can't like this is intermediate, so I think he's going to come in this lap. If he doesn't come in this lap, I feel like that is a gamble. And is that going to be a safety car? No. No. 5 seconds, please. Sleek, thank you very much, mate. He has come into the pits. Turnboy, will he go into the pits? No. Brady catches DNFs! That's a safety car! Oh, no, 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 no. That is awful for Spenny, awful for Tharlo. That's exactly what they did not want. Tom's going to come in, Cryptid's going to come in, and that has greatly fucked over Runnard as well. And Turnboy. Oh, Turnboy is, you know, he's shaking his fist right now. He is not happy. He's not happy chappy. He's defo straight along someone in this race, 100%. No doubt. His time's up to P3 now after that. Yeah, that's quite mental now. Piston's going to be a provisional P2 as we speak because of that safety. Brainy Cats, mate, have you done that on purpose? To be fair, it wasn't a weird place to crash because that turn you do have the barrier quite near you, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a genuine accident. Brainy is going to be very annoyed to crash out, but Turnboy even more annoyed to lose that much time. And well, I'm excited to see what Piston can do, really. I mean, this really doesn't help Piston at all, actually, when you think about it. Because, sorry, Sleek. Not Piston, Sleek. It doesn't really help Sleek at all when you think about it, because Sleek's leading by 10 seconds. If this safety car does not come out, he's guaranteed winning this race. But now he's got Piston behind him. There's a guy who was so close to him in that qualifying session. It's quite easy to just keep a gap between you and the car ahead in the wets. Gaining time, that's where it struggles. Gaining time, that's where it's almost impossible to do. Actually, you know, keeping a gap consistently, very easy thing to do. That gap between Piston and now Sleek is... Sorry, it's Turnboy, why are you saying out, mate? Does Blood think he's in Las Vegas doing a real casino with a gamble that big? Because I don't know why on earth he's on the wets right now. But, I mean, he can do what he wants, to be honest. I don't really care, to be honest. But, I mean, I do care. Because that's why I'm pointing it out. I have no idea why Turnboy's still on these wets. Unless he just forgot to pit. Because he's on AI mode. We all know how much... Well, I know how much AI mode can affect under the safety car. I think somebody will know what I mean by that. Hey, hey. Well, safety car is the perfect time to get some snacks, some drinks, some whatever. Then come back down and enjoy your entertainment. So, take that what you will everybody. Get yourself a nice cheeky sandwich. A nice cheeky crisp sandwich. Then we're all good. Sorry, I do have a blocked nose, so I do apologise for that. But, is what it is. Just gonna take a look in PIR right now and just see, you know, what the people are saying. Come and get your love. 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 Tharlo has admitted to taking runners out. I mean, who would have guessed? To be honest, who would have guessed? Certainly not me. Both Williams having to pit there. Is Fraser going to get hold up? Nah, I think he'll be fine. But so I don't know. I think he's. Wow, he's a lucky boy. Softs. Sorry. Why is Fraser going on softs for? And Turnboy apparently didn't even want to pit. Apparently the AI pitted him. To be honest, it gets a little bit concerning that a 50% AI can actually do better strategies than you're actually doing. That's when it comes a little bit concerning, if I'm honest. But, you know. This is quite boring, to be honest. I mean, when the rain could very much stop any time soon right now, and a safety car's in this lap. So, Sleek leads, followed shortly by Pistem. To Die now to Cryptic, to Tharlo, to Spinning, to Thomas, to Side Effects, to Runner, to Tom, to Packer, to Moreno, to Term, to Fraser, to Anak. It's good, it's given. But the rain will shortly stop. And when that rain stops, when do you come in for those softs? Or mediums, maybe. Who knows? Around that last turn, though. When's Sleek gonna go? He's gone. Sides in the pits. What an idiot. He's going on softs already. Is this guy blazed? Sorry. Here we go then. Tharlo right onto the back of Cryptic as we go into turn 1. He's not going to look for a move at the inside. What a little pussy he is. As, sorry, I'm going to stop matching word now. Tharlo. He's still right onto the back of Cryptic though as we go down into Sector 1. Shortly ending Sector 1. Hopefully we'll see. And oh, yeah, he's bottled it. What a guy. Yeah. Leave it to Tharlo to bottle a P5. He would have thought, to be honest. Up the inside though goes Runner on iOS Thomas, and Thomas has lost 2 from that. He's not going to be happy as he will burn that ERS to try and get back over to Tom and run it. Will Tom send the move? Will Tom go for the move? He is going to go for the move. Thomas just behind, spectating all of it. There's a little bit of a drift there from the Aston Martin. Can Tom get a better exit? Thomas get a better exit than run it? He can. He's going to use that ERS. He's going to pull alongside with the Aston Martin as we go into this right-hander. Into the right we go. And it's so close to colliding with Runner there. As Runner's going to go for that inside line. He's going to go for the switchback manoeuvre. And he's absolutely put Thomas in the bin. But Thomas will send it back up the inside, going into his left-hander, almost pushing him wide. This is a very entertaining battle. What a battle we have on our hands here. This is looking lovely. Snowy's in the pits. Everyone's in the pits. Is Sleek in the pits? Sleek is not in the pit lane. Ooh. Side effect. So where's he going to come out? Oh, his side. No way this guy actually, like, gains positions. Oh my god, oh my god. Look how much he's going to gain on. Oh my. I called him an idiot. This guy has just pulled off an absolute masterclass before our very eyes. Where's he coming out? This guy. He's P9 now. My apologies. Bloody hell. I mean, did you see those little spots on the track? But I think it is time to switch over to those slick compound tyres, and I think Sleek has really messed this up here. It is better to be on a wet compound tyre on a dry circuit than a dry compound on a wet circuit. But Sleek, I am sure, will come in to this lap. And side effects right to the back of Spenny. He gets that move cleared. Up into P8. The man's in the points. Come on. That's my goat side effects. Come on. My full traction goat. Cryptic on the back of Snowy. And I think Snowy is going to clear Sleek Mover unless he gets taken out by Cryptic here. Down the inside. The Mercedes will go. They're both on medium tyres, so it looks like no softs for them. And a little bit of contact between the two of them, but Cryptic, nevertheless, will, I think, get the move. I think Snowy's exit's not going to be as good here. It is not. Sleek's in the pits. I think he's lost out here. He's lost out quite a bit, if I'm honest. Where's he going to come out? It's close. DRS enables who's pit at the perfect time, I think, actually. It's super close. It's super close. Going into turn 1. Oh no, he's just about been cleared by Cryptic and Mr. Pistem. So we have a race on our hands now. We have a race, boys. DRS back open. We're gonna see some moves down this straight going into the chicane now. How lovely, how lovely, how lovely. E-Phrasal softs. What? Swear down he was the guy who also pitted under the safety car for that. And not a lap up. What? This guy's absolutely pulled off a masterclass. Fraser. I mean, this guy has gone for a massive gamble. And it has evidently paid the flip off. Down the inside piston will go on Cryptic. Running 13th right now. I mean, this is lovely for Sleek. He doesn't really care, to be honest, at this point. Let's just take a look at all the penalties. 3 seconds for Fraser, 3 seconds for Turnboy. Turnboy surely in the pits. No, but he wants to stay out on those inters. He does what he wants, to be honest. I mean, he does what he wants. But 14 seconds, I don't think Cryptic is catching 14 seconds in about, what, 9 laps? 8 laps? Doesn't matter how many fastest laps he's going to put in. I don't think it's enough. And Snowy has lost out some significant time there. He's gone wide. That will be a warning. And I don't think he can get this 3-second remove now, which is going to be very crucial. And, oh, Cryptic's got another 3 seconds, so I think they're all bottling it, to be honest. In the right-hander here, I mean, Sleek really needs Fraser to bottle it, to be honest. But Cryptic is closing that gap down quite largely to Turnboy. And Turnboy's not really losing that much time over. Oh, my word! Cryptic, mate, you might still be on a wet setup. And look at that! Sleek and Piston both clear him just like that. Cryptic, don't you dare, mate. Not to my mate, Sleek Mover. Honestly, I will get you gone. I will ban you from this league, bruv. Don't ever think about even touching Sleek's rear end ever again. I'll fill him in. It's 3 wide! Oh, why? It's 3 wide going into the downhill right-hander. Sleek's got the inside line. He's got the better inside line out of all of them. Round the outside, Cryptic looks to go. Off Sleek. He's been pushed off wide there. Piston will now look for the move round the outside of Cryptic. Going into the left-hander here. Contact made! Haskell goes wide. Rejoins the track right next to Cryptic as we go into the left-hander here. And Cryptic will stay ahead of Snowy. Snowy stays behind. Sleek Mover clears the both of them. What a fantastic sequence we just witnessed into the fast right-hander, into the flat-out right-hander, then into the downhill right. It's a lovely move. It's a lovely move from Sleek. But now, can he perform Mission Impossible? Catch up 7 laps, 12 seconds, the fastest guy in this league. No offence, runner. Can he do it? He's already caught up some time there. And you've got to think, Fraser's tyre wear's going to be much worse than Sleek's. because A is on softs and B was on softs on a wet circuit. But C, Sleek's going to lose time because Cryptic's going to send it down the inside going into the chicane. He's drifting to try and get that move completed. Sleek's going to try and come through with a switchback manoeuvre as we go into this right-hander shortly. Pistem watching all of this occur in front of him. He's wondering what the bloody hell's going on. Down the inside, Sleek goes. Looking for a switchback is Cryptic. Cryptic will not get it. And Sleek defends that inside line going into the downhill right-hander. And he gets that move completed. Cryptic versus Sleek versus Pistem, all for the coveted P2 spot. But Sleek is really trying to charge down for P1. And really, he's got to catch 8 seconds. 8 seconds in around 7 laps. Can my mate Sleek move and do it? I mean, he won't do it if Cryptic's just going to hang on to the back of him for so long. Will he go for the move into turn 1? No, he won't. Pistem, you got to wonder, he might be a factor shortly in this point, in this race. Because at this point, it's not necessarily, you know, oh, can, you know, Cryptic stay ahead of Sleek and maybe rob or get a P2. It's not down to that. It's down to how much time is Cryptic going to, you know, held up Sleek by. He caught 5 tenths going into the straight a lap ago. Will he catch 4? Evidently so. And now going into the chicane, he'll send it down the inside again. Is it a carbon copy of what we just saw previously? No, it isn't, because this time Cryptic will not try and drift on the exit. He stays ahead. He stays firmly ahead. And we have got a bloody race on our hands. Runner closing up on side effects as we go into the right-hander here. It's very close, and Sleek and Pistem almost colliding even. And side effects will look for the move, on Thomas just up ahead. And oh, here's a lot of commotion as down the inside. Side effects will look to go around the outside. Runner wants to go, and oh, there's a collision with RT Moreno. Mighty, that was a mighty, mighty save. And a save that was most indefinitely needed. Wow. What a massive point of championship that would have been. As now, Runner versus side effects is getting to a good old scrap here with practically no ERS. Just DRS to hang on to. Down the inside. 6 seconds now to Fraser, Runner gets the move completed on side effects, but that's expected, to be honest. RT Moreno, he's now looking for the move on side. Down the inside. And there's a bit of contact there. Down the inside again from RT Moreno. Almost pushing him off. He does push him off. Side gets a 3-second turn penalty, but that will be removed. 100%. Sleek overtakes Cryptic once more down the straight, and this time leaves no room for error. Will Cryptic send it nevertheless? No, he won't. And Sleek stays firmly ahead. He's now going to catch up practically 2 seconds. I think it's all done and dusted in terms of, you know, oh, is he going to catch up? I think he's going to catch up. Fraser bottled it with another 3-second time penalty. And as each turner as each corner they tick into is another 10th or 2 gained. And it could be 3 right here going into the right-hander once more here. In the back of the grid, and oh, RT Moreno almost spinning the Ferrari this time. Artie's got to be, he's on the limit here of getting a penalty. He's got to be very cautious of how he takes this. And Artie will look for the move onside. Around the outside he goes. Down the inside he goes. And that's the move completed on side effects. ERS being used. Is it enough to get the move completed? It is. And side up into P11 once more. Now let's take a look at Sleek here. He has caught up a lot. I mean, let's take a look at what the penalties are for Sleek, or the warnings. He's got 3 warnings. I don't know how he's not got a penalty with 3 warnings. I think it must be a warning for, like, you know, a collision or something. But Is he going to get a warning here with the collision or maybe being pushed off as round the outside Cryptic goes, or well, sorry, down the inside he goes, but it looked like an outside line because of how deep he went into the turn. And this could be another 3-1 moment here as Pistem is catching up a lot to Sleek and Cryptic up ahead. Sleek looking for the move around the outside. Now it's going to be an inward line potentially. No, he stays behind. There's no 3-1 moment this time round, unfortunately. Sleek just might get a better exit than Cryptic here, and Cryptic almost getting another warning there. Side effects and Artie Moreno absolutely going at it. I apologise for not viewing it enough because this battle is going on quite intensely. We're just nearing the point where Fraser is within 6 seconds of Sleek, which would mean Sleek would finish P1 by the end of this race, and now it's side by side between Sleek and Cryptic going into that first turn. That's the move completed, job done and dusted, thank you very much. That's what Sleek says as we now going into the end of sector 1. Cryptic into the right-hander, now into the left-hander, back over towards the right-hander, into the double rights we go. And he's lost some time there to Sleek, I cannot lie. He did not cook, blood did not cook. And I think Sleek is going to be a very happy man near the end of this race because I think he's going to get this win. But not if Cryptic has anything to say about it, as he'll send it down the inside on Sleek once more. An amazing battle going on here, and Mr. Snowy's not getting anything from it, but he might on the exit here as we go towards this right-hander, flat-out right-hander. We can take a look at side effects though. On the inside of Artie Moreno, clears Artie Moreno. Sleek mover Cryptic, side-by-side going into the fast right-hander. Round the outside he goes. That's a great manoeuvre there by Sleek. He gets the move completed. Spenny also going around the outside and getting that move completed. Tharlo, Thomas and Runnard all going for some moves. Going into this right-hander, it could be 3 wide. It's Tharlo around the outside. Will he get the move completed? He'll now go down the inside. Contact! No! Oh, no, no, no. My G Tharlo goes round. TH Arlo. And he's definitely going to clip that because he went to AI mode there. Sleek mover is within 6 seconds, everybody. I mean, it was bound to happen. And now within those 6 seconds, he can just try and make sure he doesn't get a penalty. And if so, would take away a victory here in France. And Thomas right onto the back here of Runners. Runners overtaking him just previously. And there we go, into the round, into the left. And Sleek now turns that into 4 seconds. So this has clearly been a crucial lap for Sleek. And it could be even more crucial for Pistem as he looks to get past the laggy Cryptic up ahead of him. Side by side as we go into the chicane. Will he get the move completed down the inside? Around the outside. Contact made! He's been pushed off wide there by Cryptic. Rejoins the track ahead of him. That must be a warning, surely. Apologies for not seeing Cryptic, Tom and Spenny go at it. But, I mean, there was something else that needed to come up ahead of me, so... But Sleek movers within those 6 seconds. We've had that good battle with Cryptic and Sleek and all them lot. And I think it's going to be oh, Spenny, mate. Come on. Bloody hell. I think it's going to be a very comfortable win near the end of this race for Sleek. He's 5/10 ahead of Mr. Snowy ahead of him. And we shortly come towards the end of this race. We are now on the 26th lap out of 27. We've got 2 laps left to go. And with those two laps, Sleek mover is narrowing that gap down. And Tharlo picks up another 3 seconds. And there's a 3 second there for Thomas as well. And Sleek's got to make sure he's not one of those men getting those 3 seconds. Otherwise, that chance at the P1 just narrows it down just a little bit more. Pistem right behind him, looking for the overtake, but he won't get it. And Runner gets the overtake on Thomas, so this is really him but battling for some points to try and just keep close to Sleek, reigning the championship now. 25 points Sleek would get. Oh, no, 26 points actually, because he also got that luxurious pole position. And down the inside, Thomas will go. I mean, sorry, but Sleek and Piston also battling here. Cryptic just about. Don't you dare, Cryptic. Oh my word, he was close. He was close. Oh, he's hit Piston again. And Piston now rejoining the track side by side with him. And Cryptic stays ahead. Not been a very clean race from Cryptic, has it? But we now go on to the last lap of this Grand Prix, and okay, that's very slow there down the straight. I mean, come on, down the inside, Snowy will go, but we started off this French Grand Prix in the wet torrential rain, and it was difficult to even see through the cockpits of the drivers. TV pods were just layers upon layers of water as we started off the race, but as we progressively gone through the grueling circuit of Paul Ricard, Sleek Mover dominated that wet period. 10 seconds ahead. A safety car comes out drastically by our DNF by Pretty Cactus on his debut. Sleek bunched up once more. Piston right behind him. A question occurs. Will Sleek still come away with the victory? Will there be a battle? Will there be a last moment as Dino DNFs? Questions asked of Sleek. Sleek has answered again and again and again. And now as we edge towards the final sector, the final moments of this Grand Prix, it's a 1.5 second gap behind Fraser. He will not finish on track on P1, but he will most certainly finish P1 after the penalties, as round that last turn, he uses the last bit of the ERS he has endured through this race, and he comes around the last turn, across the checkered line. A win for Sleek, 25 crucial points. He now leads the championship from runners by over 10 points. An absolutely fantastic race for Sleek. Just what the American wanted, and it's just what he got. 48 minutes, 14 seconds, 6 milliseconds of racing. And at the end of it, the Ferrari man does it once more. A fantastic battle, of course, for that P1. Cryptic, not being particularly clean if I'm being honest, but it did give us some great action to commentate over. What a race. What a win for Sleek. You can see that American flag being held up there. So, Sleek P1 at the end of it. Started P1, finished P1. Done Dustin, thank you very much, I'll take it. And Tom 2 in 2004. Do you know what? Let's get Sleek in the pie. See if we can do a cheeky little interview with him. You know what I mean? See if we can do a cheeky interview. I don't know if he will want to do the interview or not. It's up to him. It is up to him. I will message him. See if he will want to do an interview. He's invited me to a party, but I don't think he realises I want to do an interview. There we go. He's joined now. There's my G Sleek. There we go. Righty then. The audio should be included, Sleek. So if you could be so kind to... Love that. So, Sleek Mover. Start the race was a very wet race as it progressively went over to dry. A chaotic race, a beautiful race. Your thoughts? You should have enjoyed it. It was a fantastic race, of course, Cryptic and Pistem getting so close to you. As you saw, of course, the driver ahead of you, forgot it was now, I think Fraser. He pitted under the safety car, he went onto softs, and he had a 12-second gap at the start of the dry period. What were your thoughts when you saw Fraser with such a gap? And what are your thoughts going into Abu Dhabi? What is the momentum with you? Do you feel like you can wrap up the championship there, or do you feel like, of course, something drastic might happen in that race and something uncoordinated can go? Thank you very much, Sleep Mover, for your time to carry out this interview. And we thank the viewers for watching tonight's epic battle as Sleep Mover comes out on top, taking the home 26 points in the championship battle. And invertedly getting him a good gap over towards runners for Abu Dhabi, which will be next week live, of course, same time, around 8 p.m. UK time, GMT. You can confirm that into whatever time zone you are currently in. Make sure to not miss out the finale, PAR, next week. For now, I've been Harrison. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.